Okay, so hello everyone, hello everyone. So depending on where you are right now, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to everyone. I hope that everyone is doing good today. And of course, this is Jad Salazar, and it is my pleasure to be here. So it's been quite a while since I last streamed, and I'm really excited to be back today. Okay, so today we are going to be having some sort of refresher with the PvE game mode of the Bounty Kinds, which is the board game or also called as map. This will also serve like a welcoming for the new players here at the beta phase 2 of the game. So for the new players out there, welcome and join me as we review things about the game and share it to you. Okay? So as always, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask them down there in the comments, and I will do my best to answer them. All right? So before we start, I would like to say that we have a giveaway. Yes, we have a giveaway. Okay, so three players will be lucky. Three players or watchers will be lucky to win. Oh, so what are we going to win? Can you guess? Okay, so just like as usual, you are going to win some sort of prize, and that prize would be the beta ticket. And as well, you are gonna get a FFE point card. So it's gonna be a FFE ticket worth 1000 FFE. So all you have to do is comment down there in the comments. So if you want to participate, and three lucky listeners will be chosen randomly. Okay, so alright, let us now start. So first, what is Bounty Kinds? So let's go back here. What is Bounty Kinds? Okay, so as I have said before, Bounty Kinds is a Web3 project where players can contribute to the game's world building. And this game offers a lot of game modes such as this PvP game mode and some PvE game modes, and as well as different unique and amazing NFTs. As you can see right here, we have the machines and this Jahan Dark right here. So different kinds of NFTs. So with those, the players are given limitless possibilities on how you can enjoy the world of Bounty Kinds has to offer. So amazing, right? Okay, so now let's go back to the game. Okay, so since Bounty Kinds is a blockchain game, okay, NFTs are one of the game's highlights. So these NFTs, this character NFTs right here. So let's take a look at them. First, we have these character NFTs, and there are a lot of characteristics when it comes to these NFTs. Okay, so there is the rarity. So this is the rarity. Their tribe here, right here. So this one is a machine. Then its element, and it also has stats, and there are weapons that it can equip. All right, and we have the skills right here depending on its element, on its tribe, on its character, and we have here part skills as well. So a lot of different things about the character NFTs, and all those things will affect the way that they will fight and how strong they are going to be against other opponents. Okay, so take this NFT for example. So this is one of my favorite right here. Okay, so this one is an A81 general. Okay, so this one is a machine and it has earth for its element, and this NFT is a tank and it can take a lot of damage. Okay, and as well as it has a skill. So this skill right here that gives a lot of shield to itself as well as an ally. All right, so giving shield, aside from being a tank, it gives shield to itself and an ally. So it's very good, and it has something amazing as well. So this one self-destructs. Okay, so this kind of NFT self-destructs. So it greatly damages an opponent when A81 General drops its health to less than 5%. So aside from being a tank, aside from giving shields to itself and its ally, it also damages the enemy when it goes down. So that is amazing. But if you are not impressed, let's take a look at this devil minions right here. So you can see this cute little things right here. So these are devil minions, and regardless of their elements, so it doesn't matter, it can be an anima, it can be an eliki, or it can be a plant, these cute devils are complete menace. Okay, so why do I consider them as menace? That's because they only target the farthest enemy from them. Okay, so it only attacks the farthest enemy from them, which allows you to break through the tanks in the front line of the enemy. And they have the tribe passive as well. So this tribe passive is here. Okay, so how is this amazing? Okay, it gives them 50% chance of recovering 1 HP every time their health drops to 0. Okay, so that is amazing. It's like a revival feature. So every time that they are going to fall at the battle, they have this 50% chance of recovering 1 HP. So every time, okay? So it's not just one per battle. Okay, so it can happen multiple times in a battle, and that is amazing. And I can't remember how many times I lost to battles because of these cute devil minions right here. And it just happens that they go revive like 3 times and 4 times in a row, and because of that I lose the battle. So they are so that is the reason why they are the menace. Okay, so what's even more surprising is the fact that these two kinds of NFTs are not the craziest NFTs that we have so far at the game. Okay, so looking at the marketplace right here, we can see much more NFTs. All right, so we have here an NFT. So I want to show you a specific NFT. Maybe it's at the machine right here. So we have this kind of NFT right here, which is Asterisk. So she is amazing because she receives all sorts of damage reduced from all the kinds of machines in the game. Okay, so aside from that, it attacks all your opponents. So this one right here receives reduced damage from the machines. So all kinds of machines that you battle will be weakened, or their attacks will be weakened against this at Asterisk. And it attacks your opponents, it attacks all your opponents all at once, which is very good. Okay, then we also have here, let's look for it here, a god. So this god is an NFT that serves like a tank because she can completely dodge an attack, and she can shield herself. Then yeah, a lot of things. So a lot of tanking when looking at this god. So every time she's attacked, there's a chance for her to dodge. So she has a skill that allows her to dodge an attack. So it doesn't matter, it can be an ultimate, a skill. So if she has the passive stack in herself, then she will be able to dodge that attack. Then I guess another one of the NFTs, maybe we can look at here at the scholarship here. So this NFT right here is one of the strongest because it allows you to completely melt your opponents by punching through them consecutively. All right, so again, there's a lot of NFTs, a lot of unique NFTs that this game has to offer, and I know that you will find yourselves some NFT that you will like from among the bunch. Okay, so as for getting these NFTs, you can get them by opening spheres. So what do spheres look like? So for characters here, so these are the spheres. You can buy them. You can buy them and open them up so that you can get a character NFT. Okay, then also we have here at the marketplace again the straight up NFT. So if you want to just I want this specific type of NFT, then you can browse here at the marketplace of the game and other NFT marketplace like the OpenSea. All right, now let's move on to our main topic right here, which is going to be the map or the board game. Okay, so this game mode is one of the PvE part of the bounty kinds. Okay, so player versus environment. Okay, so that means there won't be any player enemies around here at the game. All right, so let's start from the beginning so that I can show you how it looks like to enter. All right, so this is how you are gonna enter. At first, you are gonna choose 3 NFTs to use here at the game. So let's choose, for example, I want to use these, then perhaps this, then let me choose this one right here. So this is the formation that I want. Okay, so I'm gonna use these 3 NFTs. You are required to use 3 NFTs in order to play the game. All right, so this is what it looks like. So what can you expect from the map? This game is set up like a Monopoly. Okay, so a Monopoly board where you will be rolling a dice like you can see right here, and you will travel around the map. And we're gonna need FFE. So FFE right here, this is the FFE, and it serves like energy that we need to play in order to play the game rather. So, okay, this FFE right here, this apple looking thing serves like the energy that we need in order to play the game. Then we will get different encounters depending on the slot that we land on. These encounters can be beneficial or it can be detrimental. So it depends on the kind of encounter that we will get. All right. So for example, right here, so for simpler terms, okay, so the yellow ones are the beneficial ones, the red ones are the negative ones, and the green ones are battle events. Okay, so battle events, basically you are gonna fight CPUs or computers or computer generated enemies, and if you win you will get something. If you lose, you will lose some BWP. Okay, all right, so that's the gist of it. So when it comes to the encounters, so the beneficial ones can give us FFE, tokens, free rolls, items, etc. Then there's also the negative slots, the red ones you saw back there. So there's like the jail and the other slots that take away some of our FFE, or sometimes it just sends us back to our previous slots. Okay, and the battle slot, as I have said, it allows us to challenge enemies for a chance to get rewards. Okay, so for example right here, this is the one I'm gonna land on, is a negative slot. Okay, so this is back. When you step on this back right here, what's gonna happen is that it's gonna send you to your previous slot. So let's just say you rolled a 6, then you got there at the back, then you are gonna go back 6 slots again, which can be annoying. Promise, it can be annoying, especially if you just land on it again and again and again and again. All right, so right here, like you can see right now, so this is my second time landing on the back at the same at consecutively. Okay, so this is the second time. Let's see how much I'm gonna need to roll before I get out of the back. So this is the second time right here. So this is bonus. Bonus is a slot that gives us 30 BWP straight. Okay, so it's consistent. So let's see, so 3, there we go. Game area. Okay, I want to see if I'm gonna overcome this back slot right here, and it seems like that we are gonna do. Okay, so whew, thankfully, bye bye back slot. Okay, so the map is filled with tons of these different interactions, right? And there are even slots that are connected to the other features of the game. All right, so the grind on this game mode can be long, or okay, so in here in map, it can take long for you to play map and get the rewards that you want, but this one is the preferred one and recommended, especially for the newer players. Why? Because this game mode is where you can raise the levels of your NFTs. Alright, so you see this map right here. Okay, so this is the only game mode in BOUNTYKINDS where you can get experience points. Okay, so experience points for your NFTs. Alright, so experience is very, very important in the game, because it increases the level of your NFTs, and well, of course, if it increases the level, it increases their stats, making them stronger as a character. Okay, so alright, map is the only game mode in the game where you can get experience as you play. Alright, there we go. So for example, this is the experience right here. So as we defeat enemies in the battle or the boss battle, you will be able to get this experience, and this goes straight to your NFT. Alright, so if you're a new player playing if you are a new player playing this mode, which is the board game or the map, is a must. Yes, a must. Before you can enjoy other game modes of BOUNTYKINDS, you have to make your NFTs stronger first, especially if you're wanting to fight in the arena. Because if you're gonna go in the arena, in the PvP part of the game mode, and your NFTs are weak, then you are not gonna win and you're just gonna lose BWP again and again and again. Alright? Okay, so for new players, map is a safe space for new players. Okay, here you can get the gist of the NFTs, how the battles work, and learning how to utilize your resources. So I would say that this is a really beginner friendly game mode. Alright? Though of course, even veterans can play this game mode or the map. Right? When we get new NFTs, we go to the map and raise their level, and you see sometimes map can even give pretty good rewards. Okay, so you can get you can get all sorts of items, and just playing the map, even though it takes time, it can also be a really stable way to get BWP. Alright? So now, I'm sure you have noticed that I've said BWP a lot of times, right? So BWP this, BWP that. What is BWP? Alright, so for that, let's go back here at the main menu and talk about BWP. So this is BWP, and BWP is very important to the game of BOUNTYKINDS, okay? So do you see it? This BWP right here? Alright, so this BWP is what we farm for every day. Alright, as you can see that B right there. Alright, so why is it important? Because the BWP is what determines the amount of U points we can get. Okay, so this is U points right here. So looking at the C2E reward right here, so this whole section right here is the C2E reward. And this is how they determine the amount of U that you will get for a day. Alright, so basically, the more BWP you gather, so this one right here, you're gonna take this number right here. So the more BWP you gather relative to the total BWP you see here at the right. Okay, so this is the total BWP right here. Then the more you will get from the U section right here. So if you want to be specific, what you're gonna do is just take this number. So it's gonna be 1,500 divided by this number right here. Then after you get the answer, you're gonna multiply it to this number right here, the 620U. And by doing that, you should be able to get the answer right here. All right, so the more BWP you get, the more U points you're gonna get. Okay, so notice this limit U point right here. So this is the limit that you can get, and it depends on your rank. So right now, the amount of U points that I can only get every day is 25. But as you go and rise through the ranks, you will be able to increase that U point limit as well. All right. All right. So basically, you're supposed to take a lot of BWP a day. All right. So because that is important. After all, U is very important. This U points right here, it's very important and flexible resource of the game because of the fact that you can turn it into tokens. Or you can use the U points in the different parts of the game, which can do a lot of action. So right here, you can use this here. You're gonna need U points right here, and even in the arena, you can use U points. Or yeah, there's a lot of ways that you can use U points in the game. Okay, so there's a lot of ways. All right. So now let us go back to the map. Okay, now that you have the idea of the most basic thing about BWP and map. Okay, so remember that BWP will also be relevant in the other game modes of BOUNTYKINDS. Alright, so now let's continue playing the map, because I want to show you something. Notice this steps right here at the lower left of your screen. See? So right now we are at 65 over 100. And if we hover here at the retire part, if I click retire, you will see that it's gonna say that you need to finish 100 steps to retire. If you do not finish the required steps, then you will not receive the reward. Okay, so because I have not reached 100 steps yet, if I choose to retire, then I will give up all these rewards that I already got. Okay, so I will not be able to get it at all. Okay, so that's the reason why we need to reach 100 steps. Okay, so as we try to reach that, let's keep playing the game and I will explain to you all sorts of encounters that we will land on. Alright, so a few more before the 100. Okay, so here is looting. Here at looting, every time we land on it, they are gonna take 2 FFE from us. Okay, so as you can see right here, it says 2 energy because again, FFE serves like energy here at BOUNTYKINDS. Alright, so let's roll more and hope to land on something else, and we are gonna land again, but it's gonna be another negative event. Here at checkpoint, every time you land on it, they are gonna take 8 BWP from us. So don't worry, it's just gonna be 8 every time you land on it. It's just gonna be negative 8. So it's just gonna take 8 BWP from you. So 3. Now we rolled the 3. So bonus. So bonus, as we have said before, it gives you 30 BWP every time you land on it. So it's just gonna be consistent throughout the game. Also, I want you to notice that right now I'm using 1 FFE right here. So it's every time I roll, it's gonna be negative minus 1 FFE every time I roll. But as we reach more steps, all right. So as we reach more steps, these steps right here, then we are gonna need more FFE for the rolls. Alright? Okay, so we landed again on the bonus. Then we got another 3 on our dice roll. So it seems like it's gonna take quite a while. So as you can see here, this one is the game area, but it was gray. Okay, so what is the gray parts of the game? All right, so here, according here to the overview map, the gray parts are the coming soon slots. So they are not yet implemented, but we can assume that there's gonna be something there very, very soon. All right, so all we have to do is just wait. All right, so it's gonna make us land here at the battle. Okay, so battle again are basically challenges that you are gonna fight. Alright, so if you win against these fights against the CPUs, then you will be able to get some rewards. But if you lose, you will lose some BWP. So let's see if we're gonna win right here. The level of our opponents are higher than us, but let's see if we are gonna win. By the way, we can just click skip right here. So this is ×2 right here, which speeds up the so it speeds up the process of the fight. But we can also just choose to click skip right here. All right, there we go. So we lost right there, and we lost some BWP. So let's roll again. 4. Seems like we were able to avoid the jail right here. So this jail right here is quite very annoying. So if we land on it, I'm gonna explain it. But here at speed, so this speed right here is a slot that allows us to get free roll here at the map. So if you land on speed, you can just click the roll dice and you don't have to pay FFE for it. Alright, and trust me, that is a clutch. So sometimes it is a clutch whenever you land here at the speed, because as I said, as you increase your steps here at the map, then you will need more FFE to roll. So it can be 7 FFE, 10 FFE, etc, etc. And if you land on it, basically if you land on the speed, then you will get a free roll without paying FFE, which is good. Really good. So we have another battle right here. So let's see if we're gonna win against this one. There we go. Let's see. How do I want to... Maybe I want to do it like this. Yeah, I guess that's fine. There we go. Let's see if we're gonna win. So 35-35, another huge level. One thing to note is that the level of your opponents here at the map will depend on the level of your NFTs combined. Alright, so the stronger NFTs that you use, the stronger enemies you will get as well. Alright, so we lost again and lost some BWP, but that's alright. There we go. Roll another dice here. So we're gonna take another step, another 2 steps. So it's gonna be a coming soon, another coming soon part of the game, which is the bank. Gray part. Finally, we got some 6 right here. So now we're at 92/100. And then we are, it seems like we are gonna land at the supply area right here. So this one is new for you, so if you haven't seen yet. So supply area is the opposite of looting. So every time you land a supply on supply area, you will get 2 FFE. Alright? So that it's that simple. Then roll another dice right here. It's another 6. So that should bring us to 98. Right here, 98 right here. And that's gonna bring us, that 6 roll is gonna bring us to back right there. Okay. That's a shame. So it's gonna send us back to supply again. There we go. So that should give us another 2 FFEs. Right there. Okay. So notice, now that we have the steps 104/100, this retire is now a clear map. So previously it was retire, now it is clear map. Now, if we do clear this run, we will be able to get all these rewards that we have gathered so far. All right. And then, as you can see right here, it has the clear map times. So it says here that you can only clear the map 3 times in a row. Alright, so now that we are at 104, let's reach 120 so that I can prove to you that the number of FFE required to roll a dice increases as we increase our steps at the here at the map or the board game. So here is the boss battle. So boss battle is like a tough battle. It gives us a chance to get better rewards as well. But this boss is gonna be tough to defeat. As you can see right there, it packs a really heavy punch. That single attack was able to basically remove half of the HP of my NFT right there. So if the same attack hits my NFT right here, then it should fall down. Oh, there's still 8 left, so that's good. It can still take one more attack. But let's see if we're gonna win this one. There we go. Let's hope for a win. Oh, it seems like this NFT will now take down my NFT right there. So 2 more left. Seems like we are gonna lose this one due to the strength of our opponent. Because as you can see right here, it seems like the boss will just obliterate my machine as well. So given the damage that happened, oh no, there's still a chance because it was able to give itself a shield as well as my devil minion. So let's see if that's gonna change something. So my NFT right here should still be able to take one more attack from the enemy. So we get an earthquake. So this is called as a disaster. So it gives a random, very random debuff to the enemies. So in this case, it is an earthquake and it reduces the attack of the enemy by 33. So that's very good. Okay, so now it's at 0. It's gonna self-destruct and damage this one. So it seems like we are gonna lose because even though we survived this one through its own effect, what's gonna happen is that if we finish turn 10 and still hasn't defeated the opponent, then it will count as a defeat right away. Alright, so as you can see, it was able to revive itself. So it's gonna attack another one. Then this boss will attack again. So even if this one survives, we are still gonna lose because we reached the turn 10 out of 10, and after it, we weren't able to defeat the opponent. That's why it's counted as an automatic loss. Alright, so let's move on and try to get that step 120. So 5 more steps. That's very good. So checkpoint, we have already seen checkpoint already. There we go. We have checkpoint. Right there. There. Let's roll more. So 3. Now we have passed the go. So every time you pass through this go right here, you're gonna finish a round of map. And every time you finish a round of map, you will get BWP. Alright, so this one grows every time you hit the go section. Alright, so every time you finish a round, you get BWP, and the amount of BWP increases every time you finish a round. So I believe it goes up to 1,300. So after you get the milestone of 1,300, you won't be able to increase it much further. Alright, so this one is a training battle right here. So this one allows you to fight yourself. Yes, I know, right? Yourself. But though the reason why this is good is because this is actually the place where you can get most experience for your NFT. So for example, if I win this but I didn't win, but if in the scenario that if I win it, I will get a lot of XP for my NFTs. All right, there we go. So we are now at 114, so a few more till 120. All right, so 3 more because we are now at 170. So just 3 more steps. Notice that we only need 1 FFE right now, but as we reach, okay, so 6, as we reach 120 and beyond, you will see the difference. There we go. So 6. Okay, so now let me show you here. This is the proof that I'm talking about. All right, so the longer you play the map, the higher the FFE you are gonna need in order to roll the dice. All right, but of course, the longer you play, it means also that the more rewards you are gonna get, because as I said earlier rather, the more rounds you pass, or the more rounds you finish, the more BWP you get, right? So even though the amount of FFE needed to roll increases, the rewards that you get also increases. All right? All right. So that is it for the map. So that is the basics that you need to know in order to play the map. And with that, you should be able to play the map with little or no concern. But of course, if you have any questions, you can just drop there in the comments and I will do my best to answer them. And with that, let me show you in clearing the map. Now I will clear it, and by doing it, I will be able to get this reward. So clear map, 404 BWP, which will directly be added to my daily BWP right there. Okay, and with that, okay, so let me announce again, or let me remind you that we have a giveaway. So a giveaway will be a beta ticket and FFE ticket worth 300 FFE. Right, so there will be 3 lucky winners. Oh, okay, 3 lucky winners, and all you have to do is just comment on the live stream. All right, so at the YouTube, all you have to do is just comment on the live stream, and we will choose 3 lucky winners, so it will be randomized. Well, then I guess that's it for today and our game here at the map. So that's it. All right, so remember that if you have any questions, don't be afraid. Even if it's not about the map, if it's just about the game, don't be afraid. I will be answering it, and tomorrow I will be also streaming, and we will talk about Arena next. Anyway, if you need more updates, if you want more updates and announcement, please check out the game's different social media platforms. So as you can see right there, there you can see a lot of things. So we have the Twitter right here, or the X, then we have the Telegram, then we have the Facebook page. And also, if you want to talk with the community, interact and connect with the developers, then you can go here at the Discord. So if you click this Discord right here, you will be given an invite. Okay, so let me show you what our Discord looks like. So there it is. Here you can see different kinds of announcement that helps with the game. Then we have a community chat as well as local chats depending on your nationality. All right, so if you want to join there, all you have to do is just click this icon right here. All right, so that's about it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that I was able to teach you the basic things about the map. And well then, this has been Chad Salazar, and thank you, and see you on the next stream.